What's going on, everybody? New Silver Stacker here, and thank you so much for tuning in to a new video. Guys, today the question is, should you be stacking the good old 40% silver? Now, that's what we're going to talk about today, but real quick, just a quick reminder, comment down below and you'll automatically be entered in today's giveaway. If you don't know what's going on, basically every single video I release, we will be doing a giveaway for something. Now today we've got two prizes for two different winners, and also the announcement video will be made a day after the release of this video. And make sure you catch that video because it will be deleted 24 hours after that video is released. Or the announcement video will be deleted, not this video. So comment down below, comment what you think about 40%, if you like it, if you hate it, if you buy it, if you don't, if you own it, if you don't, whatever you want, or just say hello. Either way, you'll be entered. Just make sure you like and subscribe and comment, and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and talk about beautiful 40% silver. Now, as some of you guys know, I actually love 40% silver. I think it's great. I don't have too many issues with it, and I know a few other YouTubers do like it. So shout out to them, but I also know that a lot of people don't like it, and I understand where they're coming from when they say they don't like it. But today I'm here to defend 40% silver. Now, I'm not saying 40% silver is better than 90%. Obviously 90% silver is better than 40%. I think we can all agree on that, right? So I think we have some common ground there. But I just like 40% for a few reasons. So the number one reason on why I love 40% silver is because I am able to get it at melt value or a little cheaper, and I know a lot of you guys are. I get it at my LCS for melt value. You can also get on Instagram. You can get it a few different places for melt value. You just got to look around a little bit and ask around. But that's the really big thing I like, because especially with the premiums of 90% silver going up really high, like I think they're almost the same price as Eagles now for an ounce of silver and junk silver. But good old 40% is still there for us at melt value, which I think is just awesome. Now, I do know that at some websites, at some LCSs, they are a little bit over spot, you know, but if you look around, you can more than likely find it, or if you go on Facebook or something like that, private sale, I'm sure you'll be able to find a good deal. So number one is melt value. You can buy them for melt value, which I absolutely love, especially with the premiums. Okay, number two, I feel like they're pretty easy to find, and obviously that's because no one wants it, right? You know, that's the whole thing, is they're so easy to get and for cheap because nobody wants them, except for, you know, I guess a small minority of us maybe. But they're easier to find. You know, I know some people who aren't even able to find 90% silver right now, or they can't, or their shops out of ounces of silver, like just crazy stuff. Like people are running out of silver at some shops. Now, I don't know if we have a shortage of silver. I'm just saying maybe they aren't getting enough in right now. But 40% silver, every time I go to my LCS, is there. It's there waiting to be bought. Okay, number three. I just realized I'm kind of making this video sound like a list of reasons you should buy, but I forgot that's not what the video's about. So number three isn't really number three. I'm going to stop doing numbers. Sorry, I made that kind of confusing. Doesn't really matter though. So the number three thing I want to talk about though is, yes, these bad boys are more expensive to melt. But do I care about that? No. Why? Because I will never, ever plan on melting these down. I probably won't melt down any of my silver. I mean, I would like to try and get into pouring and stuff a little bit here and there. But to be honest with you, I have no intention of melting this down. You know, that's the job of the refiner. And yes, it does cost more to melt them and refine them because there's more copper. There's only 40% silver content, so you got to separate that. It's a little bit more of a harder process for them. But like I said, the question you got to ask yourself is, do you personally plan on melting down your silver, all of your silver, or just the 40% in your lifetime? Which we'll talk about that more in a second, because I honestly have no intentions of melting down my 40% silver ever. I just don't really care to do that. I'd rather sell and have someone else melt it. So that brings us to the next thing. How much will these be worth, let's say 25 to 50 years from now, right? If silver's going up, then silver's going up, right? So, which basically means if I pay melt for these and silver goes up over the course of 25 to 50 years, I'm at least going to get my money back, but I'm more than likely going to make money, right? I wouldn't I wouldn't see it as too hard to be able to sell these for melt value to someone, especially if I did it through private sell, which in that case, if I buy these for melt value and resell them for melt value, yeah, I'm not getting a premium, but I am getting more money, or at minimum, my money back, unless I happen to sell short term and silver's down, then obviously I'm going to lose money, but that goes with any type of silver, not just 40% Kennedys. And what will they be at 100 years? Because like I've mentioned in one of my other videos, I have no intentions of selling my stack. Now, I don't want you guys to think, oh, new silver stacker, but you sell your silver sometimes. Well, yeah, everyone sells pieces here and there. Yeah, of course, I'm going to sell silver here and there. I'm going to sell a few of my pieces soon, actually. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to sell my entire stack, ever. I'm going to keep building it up, and if I ever sell any silver, it's because I'm buying other pieces with that money. I'm not keeping the money. I'm not cashing out. I will never cash this out. I will only sell to buy different pieces, if I do sell. But the point is I have no intentions of selling. I have strong intentions of passing it down to my kids. Like I said, unless something really bad happens in my life when I'm older and I have to sell my stack for myself, like a dire emergency where I need all my money out, then yeah, I'll keep it for myself, in which case it will have served its purpose as a savings account for me. But like I said, I have no intentions of selling. So what will it be 100 years from now? You know, what if my grandkids happen to get a hold of them? Obviously, even though they didn't buy them, they're still going to make more money than what I bought them from. I can almost guarantee that. I mean, kind of, but you know what I mean. So think about that a little bit, if you will. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is what if you... So let's say you were to go and buy these, right? You go and buy them for spot price today. 10 years from now, you decide to sell them all. Well, what if in 10 years the price of silver goes up by $10 and you go and sell them and you get melt value back? Or even just a little bit under melt value, you're still going to make money, right? So I just don't really get the point. If I'm not melting these down, and like I said, guys, please comment and feel free to change my mind, because I'm not dead set on loving 40%. I just don't know why I wouldn't stack them. I think they're decent to stack, actually, because it's still silver. Now, it's not 90%. I'd rather have 90% or pure silver, but I have no issue with 40%, because if I sell them 10 to 50 years from now, I'm probably going to make my money back, or I'm probably going to make more money, in which case that silver would have served its purpose. It's just like with 90% silver. I'm paying a massive premium on them, but if I go to sell them, I'll probably won't get my premium. So, you know, if silver goes up, I'll still make money. I'll lose the premium, but I'll still make my money. Or maybe I'll sell them private and I'll get my premium back and I'll make money double, basically. Or that didn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. So either way, it doesn't matter if I'm buying 90% or 40%. If silver goes up, I'm still making money. And there's not too much of a difference between 90% and 40% when it comes to selling private or even selling to an LCS, as long as they'll accept them. Now that's the next thing. Does your LCS accept them? And the other question is, how hard are these to sell privately? Now that I do not know the answer to, but I will be making an upcoming video about that. I put it on my video idea list. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my new Silver Stacker name, right? I'm going to go private, off the books. I'm not going to do it on YouTube. I'm probably going to do it on Facebook or some other website. I'm not going to use my name to try and sell these, because I want to do it as a pure, unbiased experiment. So I will be going undercover to sell these to someone probably soon. I'll probably sell a tube's worth just to see how long it takes me to sell them. And maybe what I'll do is I will also get a tube of 90% halves, right? Of 90% Kennedys, and I'll post them at the exact same time, see which one gets sold first, but also see how long the 40% takes to sell compared to the 90%. So that's going to be the experiment that I really want to try out. See if they're really that hard to sell to people, because I don't think they are. But like I said, a lot of people don't want them, so maybe it will be. I could be totally wrong on that. All right. And like we mentioned, silver is silver, you know. I think I've made that point pretty clear in this video, you know. In 10 to 20 years, I'm probably still going to make my money, no matter if it's 40% or 90%. So I don't think that's really too important. I think the main issue people have with these is that it's only 40% silver and it's harder to refine. But be honest, guys, how many of you actually plan on melting these down? I know some of you guys like to melt your silver into like bars and stuff like that. And for you guys, that would make sense. You obviously don't want 40% because it's going to make your job harder. But for those of you who have no intentions of ever melting them, which I'm sure is a large part of the community of stackers, you know, you're probably not gonna melt them down. It's gonna be the refiner who does that. And with the potential of being able to buy them at spot and resell them at spot, then what's the big deal? I don't know, but that's what the video is about. Convince me otherwise. Like I said, I'm not dead set on saying these are the greatest, and I'm not saying they're the greatest. 90% is great. 3.9's fine is even better. But I just don't think they're as bad as people make it out to be. So guys, I think that's really all I had to talk about with 40% silver. You know, you got 40% Ikes and you got 40% Kennedys. Now, obviously, these are going to be more expensive than these. I think the best route, if you're going to buy 40% silver, is to buy them in the 40% Kennedys. Just because they're probably going to sell a lot easier than Ike. Actually, I don't know the details behind that. Maybe I'll try and sell some Ikes along with the 90% and the 40%. I'll also try and sell some Ikes just for a test, for another factor in the test. Now, real quick, let's pick out some good-looking Kennedys. Here we go. Here's two decent-looking Kennedys. So these two will be in the giveaway. Two different winners. If you haven't commented down below, comment, like, subscribe, and you will be entered. Just say hello, or tell me why you liked 40%, or tell me why you don't like 40%. Keep in mind all the stuff I said today, and feel free to debate in the comments. I'd really love to hear it. Like I said, I'm not dead set on loving these. I just like them. But okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Comment down below to be entered. Big shout out to the coin guy for being a platinum level channel member. You are the man. Also, big shout out to Sound Money for making this awesome ping tester. If you guys would like one of these beautiful ping testers to test your silver, then check out the link down below in the description. Every dollar funds giveaways for the channel, and honestly, it's an awesome product. I absolutely love mine. I know everyone else in the community loves theirs. So feel free to check it out. I appreciate you guys so much. Everyone, have a great day.